Okay, potting orchids. How is potting orchids different from potting a regular houseplant? The main difference is orchids are air plants. They have air roots, so whatever they're growing in has to provide for a lot of air. We use a bark mix that includes charcoal, alliflor, and sponge rock. All of the things except the bark make sure that you get a lot of air to the orchid roots. What do we do for steps? First, we're going to take the plant out of the pot. You can see this plant was actually over-potted into a second pot just so it wouldn't fall over when it's really big. We take our names out, keep them, take the plant out of the pot. And you can see lots of mix here, still stuck in the pot. And when we look at this, we don't have very many roots. And really, these don't look very happy. They are brown, they're tearing off easily. Those are really dead roots. There are very few live roots. So whatever we were doing before, this plant didn't like it, and it didn't keep the roots live. Notice we have gloves on to protect the next plant we work on. We're taking this paper off, looking for insects. Insects like to hide under this paper covering on the old growths. And if you see any, then you have to treat for the insects. We have not seen any doing this plant, so that part is just fine. So we're going to clean this all off, finish with the paper here. Now we have to decide how to plant this into a pot. We don't want to put it in the old pot because the mix is still stuck in there. We want a nice fresh pot. We'll see what we have. This is a standard 5. The plant sits in there nicely. We will put the mix in, and we will not put it in very deep because there aren't any real roots to fill this pot. So we slide all the mix in by hand. And we push it down. We've only covered it as deep as it was before. We don't want to cover too much bulbs because if we do, they'll just start rotting. So there we have it potted. This pot is too heavy to use the test of pulling the plant up by the roots. There weren't enough roots to hold it in. So we're just going to leave it kind of loose. But really, we've only filled it with mix up to here. All the rest of this is open to the air.